0% interest is the most expensive money you will ever borrow. Now, I know that sounds odd, sounds like a glitch, but it's not. You've been told that if a bank offers you money for free, you should take it every single time. Use the bank's money to make money, they say. But in 2026, 0% APR isn't a gift, it's a leash. The banks and the car dealers aren't stupid. They aren't in the business of giving away free favors. They're in the business of buying your future cash flow. They want to make sure that for the next 48 to 72 months, a piece of your paycheck is legally theirs before you even see it. Today, I'm going to show you the ghost math of 0% interest and why your free money is actually a massive leak in your financial fortress. If you've been thinking about financing that new car or sofa because the rate is zero, stop what you're doing and watch this. So why do they offer a 0% interest? Because it disables your risk radar. When you see a 7% or 8% interest rate, your brain does the math. You see the extra cost. You feel the pain of the interest. But when that number becomes zero, your brain stops looking at the total price and starts looking at the monthly payment. This is exactly what they want. They want you to move from an owner mindset to a subscriber mindset. Think about the gameplay here. If in a match, I can force my opponent to focus on one tiny corner of the map while I flank them from the side, I win. 0% is that same distraction. While you're celebrating saving money on interest, they are upselling you on a higher trim level, a longer term, and more expensive product that you probably wouldn't have bought if you had to peel off the $50,000 in cash today. The price of 0% isn't paid in interest, it's paid in flexibility. You're trading your ability to pivot, your ability to quit a job, and your ability to invest for the privilege of a shiny new object. Let's look at the math that people ignore. This is the opportunity cost. I've talked about this before in other videos, but imagine you buy a $40,000 car at 0% APR for 72 months. Your payment is roughly $555 a month. You feel like a genius because you aren't paying interest. But what if you didn't have that payment? What if you bought a reliable used car for cash and took the same $555 and put it into the boring S&P 500 index fund? Over those same 6 years, assuming a standard 8% return, that $555 a month would grow to nearly $50,000. The 0% loan didn't cost you $0. It cost you $50,000 in future wealth. That is the ghost math. Every month, that $555 leaves your account to pay for a depreciating hunk of metal. It is money that isn't working for you. It's a leak in your fortress. When you have no payments, your cash flow is a river that feeds your investments. When you have 0% loans, your cash flow is a series of puddles that will slowly evaporate. Here's the part that no one wants to talk about. Life doesn't care about your 0% APR. In 2026, the economy is shifting. I'm sure you've seen it. Job markets are volatile. If you have 5 different 0% interest payments, the car, the couch, the MacBook, the Peloton, you've built a very high survival floor. If you lose your job, those companies do not care that the interest rate is zero. They want their money. Now, instead of needing $2,000 a month to survive, you need $4,000. You have made yourself fragile. The person with zero debt and a boring high-yield savings account earning 4% can survive a layoff for a year without breaking a sweat. The person with a 0% interest rate is in panic within 30 days. Safety isn't about the interest rate you're paying. It's about the obligations you've eliminated. So, what's the play? The first thing you want to do is audit your leaks. Look at every monthly payment you have, even the ones that are 0%. Number 2 is close the loop. Stop adding any new subscriptions to your life. If you can't buy it in cash, you can't afford it, and just stick with that. It's so much easier. Now, the last one is bridge the flow. Once a 0% loan is paid off, immediately redirect that payment into your fortress fund. Now, you also, between 2 and 3, want to focus on paying off that debt. Just get it done, remove it, don't let it stick around. Stop being a middleman for the banks. Stop letting them buy your future $500 at a time. Own your money, own your time, and own your life. If you're done with the 0% trap, comment, subscribe, let me know how you're doing, and let's see who's actually building a fortress in 2026. I hope this is working for y'all. Hope you like these videos, and please let me know how it goes. I'm curious. I'm trying to get this thing off the ground, and I think it's pretty important. If you also want to check something else out, I have my blog at saf-finance.com. Thanks so much. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.